Baby, I think some new people just moved in next door.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Is that a black bite-sized Hugh Hefner? We got a vampire living next door.
A vampire? You're crazy.
We should kill him.
I made a call.
No, I'm here to save you. Put your leftovers down. Keep this away from my darling blue eyes.
Watch out for the house next door.
Deon, Lil Duval, Jeff in Las Vegas. Good morning.
Man, I love that bat. I love that bat. That bat shirt, man. That's nice.
Man, first time I've worn it since Halloween, like 2 years ago.
I love that, man. Great screenshot.
Oh, thanks so much, guys. Love the film, man. I laughed so much. And I can't remember the last time I laughed so much. So what a fun comedy. I had a great time with it. Just wanted to tell you that right off the bat.
Man, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for that.
Well, Deon, new neighbors are moving in. Here comes trouble, right?
Right. right. I think, you know, this film is, look, this is a really special movie. We've been talking about it all morning, but what's great about the film is the fact that we have some of our most iconic comedians coming together for one movie. And that's very rare during these times, you know what I mean? So to be able to have Mike Epps, Cat Williams, Lil Duval, Michael Blackson, Danny Trejo all together is like, how can you go wrong? You know what I mean? And oh, by the way, there's a vampire in the movie. so when you start, you know, adding those things up, man, it just really, really works, man. And even looking at the screenshot behind you, that's actually one of my favorite scenes with the group and Ha Davis. So yeah, it's a good movie.
Well, Lil Duval, who moves bodies at midnight, man? Who does that?
I don't know, man. That's what we was trying to figure out. I'm trying to tell them. Nobody wanted to listen to your voice.
You know, Deon, Terror Night, book money is gone. What's Carl Black to do?
I don't know, man. We got to figure it out next, man. Maybe, you know.
He can't buy bread even.
Yeah. I think I think the plot of this new movie, The House Next Door, is actually very cool. And I think it also kind of takes the franchise to a different direction. You know, we kind of started the movement with what we would call a parody of The Purge, right? The first one was pretty cool, but it was a parody film. And I wanted to center the movie on its own axis in terms of like who the blacks are, what are they about, what are they doing. And I think we did a really, really good job with The House Next Door by adding Cat and all the other just actors involved in the film. But this one I think is gonna let people really, if you hadn't seen the first one, I think this one will make you go back and watch and then go, oh, okay, now I'm up to speed. The only thing now is we gotta figure out part 3.
Well, Lil Duval, Cat Williams playing a pimp vampire. I mean, he was born to play that part, wasn't he?
Yeah, he fit it perfectly, man. Like, you would have thought that's what he was for real. I'm starting to think he might be a vampire.
And you and Mike Epps have incredible chemistry. When did you first notice that, Duval?
I mean, I just follow his lead, man. Like, he's an OG to me. So just being with him and being able to be like next to him in a movie through 2 movies is even dope. You know what I'm saying? So I was just happy to be co-starring with him.
Deon, man, what a great surprise. The great Tony Todd in Meet the Blacks too. I loved his part in this. He's just the best.
Man, he's incredible, man. You know, a lot of people don't know, I had been after the rights for Candyman for a long time. And Tony Todd has been a friend of mine for a very long time. I worked with Tony Todd almost 10 years ago. And when we were doing The House Next Door, I said, man, what a cool cameo this would be if I could get Tony to just kind of show up and, you know, jump in the film. And it's funny, man, we had the premiere the other night and somebody walked up to me and was like, oh my God, that's Candyman. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's just kind of a very cool Easter egg, if you will, you know what I mean? But he's a great guy. And I was just happy that he actually put his face in the film for me. It was great.
And Duval, you know, does Gary Owen just steal every scene he's in as Clive, even wearing the Magna hat? I mean,
Clive.
Man, he is funny as hell, man. And most of his stuff was improv. Shout out to Gary, man.
Oh my gosh. And Deon, you allow improv going on? Because a lot of it looked like it was just some fresh on the spur moment comedy.
Yeah, you know what? You can't. What is going on with Duval and this dog over here in the screen? What movie is this? What is happening?
Oh, man, I was trying to be quiet.
Just let him get in the. Just let him get in the screen with you, man.
I didn't know if he was gonna mess it up, but go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just gonna say that I think that you can't write for these guys. You know, part of what you have to do as a filmmaker when you're on set with this level of comedians is just kind of give them the framework and allow them to actually do what they do best. You know, that's actually why they're there. Most, you know, somebody asked me the other day, like, man, you know, how did you direct Cat Williams? I said, man, you could direct him, but you can't write for Cat Williams. You know what I mean? You can't write for Mike Epps. You can't write for Lil Duval. Like, you just got to kind of put them in the space and let them do what they do naturally. And then my job is to make sure that I'm conducting the lines and making sure we're getting the plots and the themes and all those things put together the correct way for the audience.
Well, guys, what a wonderful, funny film. Reminded me of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, you know? It's just not like that.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, so
yes.
Great job. And come visit us in Las Vegas soon. We'd love to have you. We're fully open.
Thank you so much, brother.
Good
Really
show. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.